Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your you and them reading. If you've been here before, then welcome back. But if you're new to the channel, then hello. My name is Lydia, and today I'm pulling cards for the sign of Scorpio and their person. I set the intentions for all of my readings for your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. So if you don't see your story here today, then be sure to check my other videos for your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself there somewhere. If this reading does resonate with you, then let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with anyone who you think could benefit from hearing this message. So I'm just going to jump straight in Scorpio and get some energies on you and any energies connected to you. Okay, can you please show me the sign of Scorpio, please? And also don't forget, Scorpio, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, Scorpio. Can you show me Scorpio, please? Ooh, okay, this one wants to come out. Ooh, Page of Swords. And on the lookout, what for? We'll find out, Scorpio. And we've got, the Ace of Wands, but in reverse, okay. And we have the Six of Swords on its side. So you're contemplating leaving something, or the other energy is contemplating leaving. They're not quite out the door yet. It's like the fire's gone out between you and this connection, but you're watching them. I don't know if there's been an argument. I don't know if there's been an issue of some kind that's caused this fire to go out. It's almost like it's a new connection, or it could be an older connection where the fire has gone out, yes. But there could also be a new connection where you're like, yeah, I'm into this. But then the more you've got to know them, which is kind of what the Page of Swords is. It's like watching, waiting, not a little bit of learning, not quite the Page of Pentacles, but a little bit of, watching out. You maybe thought maybe not, or maybe you're gauging from them that they're not interested, because the Six of Swords is on their side. So they haven't left or gone anywhere else yet. So I'm just going to jump in and clarify, Scorpio, and see what's going on there. Okay, just making sure we're all recording. We're all in the room. Yes, we're all live. Let's just jump in, Scorpio. I'll start clarifying these cards. Okay, right. Can we please clarify the Page of Swords for Scorpio, please? Page of Swords for Scorpio. Page of Swords. Oh, okay, you've got the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting from you, Scorpio, you're like, I've given this a lot of time, but I'm not really feeling it from this other energy. It may be that you're feeling them, but you don't think that they're feeling you. It's something about this upside down wand. And it's something that's happened over time. So this very well could be a connection that's been pre-existing for a while. Maybe an established connection. Or it could be somebody that you just dated and you've gone on, 3, 4, 5 dates or whatever. And the sparks, it's just not getting off the ground. The sparks just not happening. But we have the Two of Cups underneath in the hidden energy. So there's something here, but you're feeling lack. You're feeling like, am I missing something with this person? And now you're like, I think I've got to make a decision, maybe to end it or keep it going. You feel like you're kind of driving blind here, because this person might be giving you mixed signals even. So you don't know. It's like, it's definitely a should I stay, should I go sort of energy, but you're leaning more towards going. And they look like they're looking like they're moving out the door. So let's see. Can I please clarify the reverse Ace of Wands, please? It's like it's there. The thing is, the Ace of Wands tells you that the excitement is there. It's just for some reason not getting off the ground. The oomph isn't there that you need, Scorpio. Whoa, okay, let's see. Here we go, we've got the Two of Wands. Getting two people that might be bored, but yeah, strength and the King of Swords. We've spoken about it. I think both of you are aware of what might be the issue here, and it seems to have been ongoing, and you're now, could be you, could be you, that energy at the point now where you're like, I've gotten everything that I can out of this connection. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a friendship. To be honest, I'm getting a bit of a friendship vibe, actually. Could be a friendship. It's a bit like, have I outgrown this person? Do they have anything else to offer me? I don't mean that in a way, Scorpio, like you're going around using people. That's not it. But everyone has to get something out of a connection, or else why bother having one? Like our friends, our family. Well, I guess family might be different. I mean, they say you can't choose your family, but I disagree with that. I think you very well can choose your family, but that's another discussion for another day, Scorpio. Anyway, I think that you've been not feeling it for a little while with whatever this connection is. And it's actually becoming more and more of an effort to maintain the connection. in its current state, where you're actually, I don't want to say you're having a wandering eye. So I got wandering eye in my head. Guides saying wandering eye. No, I'm not accusing anyone of having a wandering eye. I'm not seeing on the board that there's anyone else, not yet. I mean, we haven't clarified the other person's energy. You know, we'll wait and see. But it's just kind of like, there's got to be more out there for me. That's what I'm getting from you, Scorpio. Because whatever this dynamic is, it's like, I'm getting bored. I'm bored. That kind of thing. Like, there's potential there. You see the potential. And I'll say this to everyone, Scorpio, never fall in love with potential. And this is particularly for people who are watching where this is in relation to a new connection. Never fall in love with potential. Only fall in love with facts. So you can easily look at a person and go, oh, in 5 to 10 years, they'll be, you know, here, there, doing this. But, you know, they're not there yet. And if they're not making actual moves and strides to be in that position, you're beating your head against a brick wall, Scorpio. Don't fall in love with potential. Only fall in love with facts. Let's see. Can you show me Scorpio's person, please? Scorpio's person. 6 of Swords on its side. Scorpio's person, please. Oh, the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. And we've got the Emperor. Wow. Okay, your person's very conflicted, Scorpio, because on one hand, they're showing me a desire that they're thinking to go. Then a desire to not want to go, but then also lack of a desire to really want to work on anything at all. It's like they're dragging their feet. They're very sure about what they're doing, though, because they're showing up in Emperor energy. So they're showing up for what they want to do, but they're not, you know, they're very sure about going towards you and sticking it out, but it's not in their best interest, and they know so. They're like dragging their feet. That's what I'm getting. They're like, oh, okay, oh, Scorpio wants to work on their connection. Okay, you know, this is bare minimum to just stop them from going on and walking out the door. And I think the only reason they're not walking out the door is probably because they think something like, you know, they can't get any better, or they just can't be bothered to go back onto like the dating scene or finding new friends or something like that. It's like a kind of stick with the better the devil you know kind of energy, which I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, before I accuse them of that further, I'm just going to clarify some of your cards, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on beneath the surface for you. 1 second, Scorpio. Right, can we please clarify the 5 of Pentacles, please, with Scorpio's energy? Ooh, we had a whole bunch come out here. We had the Knight of Pentacles, which is actually, theirs is in reverse. 1 second. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Cups, we've got the 7 of Swords, and we've got the 6 of Swords again. Now, these have just popped out as like a little footnote message, but honestly, I was going to clarify your energy, and it's like you thinking of every which way also to stay in the connection. I'm just seeing 2 people that are in a connection where I don't think either of you want to be there. And I see you doing the lion's share of the effort, Scorpio, and I'm not taking sides here. I don't sugarcoat. I'm not taking sides. But you're the one showing me that you're feeling a little bit in lack, a little bit neglected, because you've got the 5 of Pentacles. And when I was going to clarify you, it came out, literally those cards were saying, I'm trying here, Lydia. I believe you, Scorpio. Right, can we clarify the 5 of Pentacles, please? Yeah, we've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So you've been trying to like fill your own cup. You've been trying to keep this connection going. We've got the Hierophant in reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So over time, you are losing the energy to keep this connection going. And you are the one putting in all the pentacle energy. And you're telling me, Lydia, this just isn't right. This is not what I signed up for in a relationship. You're trying. You're like basically using paint to try and fill a crack in the wall, and it's just not going to stick if you don't get something from the other side. I mean, if you're with somebody who keeps threatening to leave, which is really what it's looking like, and they're pretty adamant, but then they come back around a little bit, well, actually, we can work it out if we do this. Seems to all be landing on your shoulders, Scorpio, and I don't like the look of that at all. Can I get the 2 of Swords, please? Can I get the 2 of Swords? Yeah, you've got the 6 of Swords in reverse. You've got the Tower, And you've got the Nine of Wands. You're doing all the work to try and keep this together, Scorpio. You're trying to prevent a tower moment because there's fear here, and that's totally normal, though, Scorpio. In all relationships, whether it be good relationships, bad relationships, however you want to frame it at the time, all of us are afraid of change. It's more of an afraid of change. So you are making efforts to try and stop this person from leaving your life. You've stopped from losing them, and you're running out of ideas. You're like saying, Lydia, I don't really know what else to do. Like clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords again now, but in reverse. And we have the Hermit in reverse. So as you're doing this, you're getting wearier and wearier of keeping this up. And running out of ideas. That's the Seven of Swords in reverse there. You're thinking of every possible way you can keep this connection together. And you've kind of done it. You've exhausted all avenues. And you've got the Hermit here in reverse. So there's part of you that's calling out to just back away and try and take care of yourself first and foremost, but you're refusing to because you're more concentrated on keeping this connection going. But you're depleting your own reserves. That's what's concerning me, Scorpio. You're not putting yourself first here. You're putting another person first who, by the looks of it, at least on the surface, stopped trying a while ago. Right, okay, can we please clarify the Two of Wands? I know that sounds really harsh, but I prefer to be harsh. And you move on and find someone who's truly deserving of you, Scorpio, because you're clearly putting in a hell of a lot of effort to keeping this going. But I'm going to get to the bottom of it for you, Scorpio, and see exactly what's going on with your person. Because at the end of the day, it's up to you, and then you can decide whether or not you want to throw any more of yourself into this. Can we clarify the connection, please? Can we clarify the connection? Can we clarify the Two of Wands? Ooh, we had a whole bunch fall out. 1 second. Sorry, Scorpio, still with you. Stay tuned. We've got the, it came up upside down. So we've got the Magician in reverse. Yeah, all of them are reversed. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse again, Scorpio. We've got the Two of Wands in reverse. All of them came out reversed. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Five of Earth in reverse. Which is Five of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, it's on its last legs, if I'm going to be honest with you. And I think you know that, and I think you're already fed up. I think most of you Scorpios, if it is resonating with you, you're telling me, at least energetically here, that you've already given up. You're basically just waiting for permission to leave. From who, I don't know. From your higher self, probably. Anyway, can we please clarify that Two of Wands? Can we clarify the Two of Wands, please? You've got the Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at options and your investment. That's why you're staying. You're like, I've already put so much into this. They call it, there's a name for it, which I've forgotten. It's like where you just keep investing, but you end up losing more because you don't want to lose the investment you've already made. But if you just keep investing, you're just going to keep losing more and more and more. The World, that's an ending. I have a cycle. And the Seven of Cups, choices. Actually, I was going to say that when I first saw the Seven of Swords, I thought it was the Seven of Cups. And I was like, it's you looking at options on like how to get out. This is you how to get out, not how to keep the connection. You're about ready to pack your bags and get the hell out of Dodge, Scorpio. To clarify the strength, we've got the Spellcaster in reverse again. And I put that back in and do it right. It's like, no, whatever you're doing is you're working against yourself trying to maintain this. The Path, which is like the Four. You're thinking of new beginnings. And the Ace of Water. Thank God, Scorpio, thank God you're showing me that you're already planning. You've already got an exit plan. Or if you haven't got an exit plan already, you're going to be contemplating one soon. There's a beautiful emotional brand new beginning here, but only if you take a leap of faith into the unknown, into a new path away from whatever's going on here. Can we please clarify the King of Swords, please? I believed in you, Scorpio. I know you won't take this line down. Right, King of Swords, please. King of Swords, please. Clarify the King of Swords. Yeah, we've got the Page of Swords, which is what you're up here. Page of Swords is here. We have the Six of Pentacles, that's soul connection. And we have the Four of Cups. So for a little while you tried to ignore all the flaws and you thought it might go away, it might get better. It hasn't. You've given it plenty of time. Plenty of time. This is a significant person to you. So I think a lot of you don't want to finish this because you don't want to hurt whoever this is. You don't want to hurt them. When you see the Page of Swords next to the King of Swords, that's almost like you've been thinking on this for a while. This isn't new. This isn't a lover's tiff that happened yesterday over some spilt milk. This is, at least from what you're telling me energetically, continuous neglect from whoever it is that you're dealing with here. Neglecting the connection. You're the one keeping the show on the road. So far, let me clarify their energy first. Before I start throwing accusations, Scorpio, to clarify your person's energy. Can I please see Scorpio's person's energy, please? Oh, I didn't shuffle very well. Not happy with that. Can we please get another one, please? That's better. Thank you. Right, the Six of Swords in reverse. And that's striking. The Six of Swords on its side and then the Six of Swords on reverse. It's like this person's a person, I can just tell from just looking at this, this person is either just keeps threatening to leave. And they use that almost as a weapon. I don't like that at all, Scorpio. Yeah, look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and we have the Chariot. Yeah, and you've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, Scorpio, for this person. I'm just going to clarify the rest. This is not your person, Scorpio. I'm sorry. I can't keep my tongue held back. I'm not a sugarcoated reader. I'm not. But they're showing me all the signs of they're just here until something better comes along. And they're just showing me that this isn't their cup. This is not fulfilling for them, whatever connection this is. And they keep threatening to leave. But at the moment it's convenient because you're clearly bending over backwards for them. So why would they leave if you're bending over backwards for them? Yeah, look, we've got the World in reverse. That's coming out with the reverse Knight of Pentacles. We have the Lovers in reverse. I don't know. And then we have the Knave of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. Sorry, the Page of Cups in the upright. So this says to me is like they basically show a little bit of affection when it gets to a critical point. When they think you're going to leave, they'll show a little bit of affection. This is breadcrumbing energy, Scorpio. They'll show a little bit and then you'll stay and you'll start working on it. So for every breadcrumb they give you, you are giving back a loaf. But they're showing me energetically, the Lovers here was in reverse. They're not seeing, and the Lovers card in this deck is two people buying a house. Right? I don't know if you can see that. They're buying a house and they're planning a future together. This is in reverse. This person's not planning a future with you, Scorpio. The World here is somebody going out to explore a brand new world, have a beautiful new beginning. It's in reverse. They're not future planning with you. That's all I can say. There's no future planning with this person. But they're keeping you in their good graces. For what reason, I don't know. They're getting something out of it. Can we please show me the Emperor? Now, the Emperor in the upright is usually quite positive, but with these energies, this is a negative Emperor. This is a stubborn Emperor, an Emperor who just wants to wield his power and get his own way. Look at the Emperor, please. The Emperor in the upright. The Emperor in the upright, please. Yeah, Knave of Wands. Again, when it comes to passion and emotion, with this person, we're only getting pages, which is the smallest expression of that energy that you can get in the deck. Five of Pentacles and the Judgment. Yeah, so this person is showing me that they are willing to do the bare minimum to keep this connection going, but no more than that. No more than that, Scorpio. I don't know. I mean, I don't pick sides with energies because at the end of the day, this could be roles reversed. It could be you, the viewer, who is in this situation. So, I mean, I don't like to pick sides with anyone, but I don't like what I'm seeing here, Scorpio. I really don't. This person's just... Sorry. I get protective of, my community. I get protective of my Scorp, to my best people of Scorpio. So I won't see a Scorpio being taken advantage of in this way. And that's like what's happening, at the very least on an energetic level. Right, can we please get some universal advice for Scorpio, please? Do you know what? If we get endurance card, I've been getting the endurance card all day today. She's a Five of Pentacles, but let's see. Can you show me some universal advice for Scorpio, please, dealing with this? Universal advice for Scorpio. Please. Please. Thank you. Universal advice for Scorpio. We've got the Queen of Stones in reverse. We have the Six of Stones in reverse. We have the Ten of Arrows in the upright. Okay. Right. So the Queen of Stones is the Queen of Pentacles, which is self-investment, self-love, flourishing in your own right, usually with a supportive partner, and her supportive partner is the King of Pentacles. She's upside down here. She's in a very defensive mode. And if you've noticed, the Queen of Stones, the Queen of Pentacles, is in a very barren wasteland. And there's also, so in the upright, it's like making the most of a bad situation and finding where you can nourish yourself in even the most challenging environments, which is what the bear does. In the upright, it's like you're not even getting that. You don't have an opportunity to even nourish yourself. The environment's still barren, but you're having to give to whoever this is first. And there's nothing left for yourself. And then the Six of Stones, which is the Six of Pentacles, which in the traditional Rider-Waite is the card of give and take. Here, look, exploitation. It's actually exploitation, and it's upside down. Which makes it worse, Scorpio. If you maintain this connection, so when this being upside down, it means there's no way out of it. The right way up, it's like actually these two people realise they're being exploited and actually move away from the situation, actually get better and go on to do better things. And they're upside down, they don't stand a chance. And then the only one that's upright is the Ten of Arrows, which is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords traditionally means an ending, end it. Well, I'm not telling you to end it, Scorpio. You do whatever you want to do. You are the master of your own destiny here. I don't sit here telling people what to do. I just tell people what is the possibilities of the issue if the energies remain as they are. You've got the Ten of Arrows, which is the Ten of Swords, which is traditionally means an ending, but it's also a blessing in disguise. And here, the Ten of Arrows is actually instruction. It's someone having to learn. Now, I'm not saying you have to learn. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there may be a fear here, Scorpio, from you or your person that's starting out somewhere, something new. You're going to have to kind of learn all over again, learn to live without each other. Like if you're been in a situation where a long-term relationship that might have been 5 years, a decade, I don't know. Sometimes people stay in relationships that are no longer working for either of them because of fear of going out into the unknown, because you have to relearn again your environment, relearn who you are without this person, relearn who you are, Scorpio, when you have all your resources to dedicate to yourself and not to them, because they're draining you, Scorpio. They're absolutely draining you. I'm not seeing any positive give back from this person, apart from in page form, which is the smallest expression. The smallest expression of affection, the smallest expression of passion, and they only triggers in them when you're going to leave or do something that they're not going to like, just to get you back on side. And they're very much aware of it, which is makes me a little mad, but I'm going to get you a animal spirit card just to see you on your way, Scorpio. This is a really difficult situation, and I'm so sorry for you, my loves. I'm so sorry for you. But don't forget, the Ten of Swords is a blessing in disguise. Until you get rid of this energy, you're not going to have any positive energies coming towards you. There's much better love or connections or friendships or situations out there for you, Scorpio, especially with how much you're showing me that you give. You're giving, twice as much. You're doing that and you sleep. Imagine if you had an energy that matched that. Oh my God, you two could conquer the world. But this, not this. You deserve better than this, Scorpio. Okay, 1 second. Scorpio, let's get you an animal spirit card. We'll get an animal spirit card for Scorpio, please. Going through this difficult time. Animal card for Scorpio, please. Look, snow leopard, self-reliance. Can't make it up, Scorpio. Self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. This is basically the universe saying, go your own way, Scorpio, because you have so much to give to this whole world. So many people that you haven't met yet that are going to love and appreciate you for exactly who you are and what you can give. And the more you stay in this situation, the more you're depriving them of your loving, giving presence. The more you're depriving yourself of your loving, giving presence, because you seem to be using all of your resources on maintaining this and getting nothing in return. Less than nothing. Modicums. Anyway, Scorpio, I'm so sorry I couldn't give you a better reading, but you know, the difficult ones always come through, and these are actually the most helpful, because I'm hoping even if this helps one person to get out of a situation that's no longer serving them, then the video did its job. Thank you so much for joining me here, Scorpio, in the Zen Den. I wish you all the best of luck with this situation. Honestly, I do. If this resonates with you, please, please, please let me know in the comments below. I always respond. Anything I can do to help. And I love you all so much. Please remember that. Yeah, this too shall pass. The only constant in life is change. And you have the absolute power to change your destiny, Scorpio. I believe that, especially of Scorpios. You're very determined. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.